Reaper, we back at it once again, man. Always doing it, man. If you want to watch the Reaper, man, go over to the Kick app. Kick app. Download the app, create a little profile. It's free. Notice the spelling, man. Go to Jasbo, Jasbo, aka Thegreaper, Jasbo, aka the Reaper, and you will get my channel because we stream Monday through Friday and on the weekend, 7 days a week, 6:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, anytime in the morning, on the weekends, man. That's when the live streams is happening and you can get in on those, Go to the Kick app, right? Create a little profile. It's free, right? Go to Jasbo, aka the Reaper, on Kick. Hit the follow button, man, so you will get the Reaper's new shows, man, so you will know when I'm going live, because we got part of the family over there, and I'm just letting you know, so the rest of the family can get over there. Now, to the video. Corey Holcomb insults Marcellus, Wiley, and Darlene. The Reaper keep it 1,000. Corey started talking about the Marcellus Wiley's case, right? Him and his wife. And he did it, slick, some slick shit, some sucker shit, right? To make D look stupid, because Marcellus Wiley used to smash D, allegedly. Everything that the Reaper is saying is alleged, but she was dating Marcellus Wiley, right? And Marcellus Wiley was dating a lot of women, at this particular time, and he dropped D. Because D was caught up with Marcellus Wiley. Now, she'll tell a story like she dropped him, because D done dropped everybody, right? Ain't nobody dropped D, but D done dropped everybody. No, D thought like a lot of women, man. She thought the grass was greener on the other side, and she thought when she was left Ice-T, she would be able to, get her another rich man, that was going to pay the freight. The Reaper keep it 1,000. But that didn't happen, because once you get a boss nigga like that, right, you ain't gonna get a boss nigga again, and the Reaper play the percentages. If you get a hard-working, productive man, right, that was willing to pay the freight, you may not get that man again. The Reaper keep it 1,000 that's willing to cuff you and pay the freight and do things with you. You may have to pay for your nigga, the rest of your life, right? Or just getting with somebody that ain't willing to cuff you fully. And D, right, has not had a man that's willing to cuff her fully. She'll say she have, but she hasn't. Not of, millionaire status. Because why wouldn't she be with him? She ain't got nothing else going on for her. The Reaper keep it 1,000. But them niggas, they would play with D, but they wouldn't stay with D. Just because she was, Ice-T's freak, and they'll mess with it. But they wasn't going to stay with it. The Reaper keep it 1,000 because they got too many other broads after them that's young, way younger than D, look way better than D. That's coming with a submissive attitude. The Reaper keep it 1,000. But Corey, right, he wanted to humiliate Marcellus Wiley and D. And he did it in a sarcastic, slick way because he started talking about how smart Marcellus Wiley is. He said, but he married a desperate housewife. Anybody that's with a Hollywood housewife or a desperate housewife, them housewives that be on TV, he said, they ain't shit. The housewives on TV. Like, you a sucker, nigga, if you go get one of them broads and marry them broads. And I have to agree with Corey. The Reaper keep it 1,000. I would have to agree with Corey on that. Because, hey, man, if you've been out here, you should know that all them broads is doing is going to use you for money. The Reaper keep it 1,000. They into, fame and money, and a lot of them broads, be broke. And a lot of them broads be gold diggers, with these niggas or whatever. But Marcellus Wiley took it and married it. Thought his ego was going to be able to tame this broad. What the Reaper tell you about a wild beast? Huh? They love to roam the field, man. The Reaper keep it 1,000. They love to stay in the jungle, man. Huh? You can't tame a wild beast. You can put them in a cage, but as soon as they get out, they gonna eat your ass. The Reaper keep it 1,000. You cannot bring home a wild beast and try to make it into a house pet. You can't make a hoe a housewife. The Reaper keep it 1,000. And this is what Marcellus Wiley did. And they done used this hoe to set up Marcellus Wiley. The Reaper keep it 1,000. Because the powers that be, and I believe it's Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, and the powers that be done used this broad, done promised her something to set up Marcellus Wiley. The Reaper keep it 1,000. But Corey was really saying he's stupid as fuck if he thought he could tame, one of these housewives. The Reaper keep it 1,000. He's not a knowledgeable man at all. That's what Corey was saying. The Reaper keep it 1,000, And he wanted to humiliate D because, D used to smash Marcellus Wiley. She used to brag about it. That she was with Marcellus Wiley. D done been with a lot of different men in the entertainment business. It's just that they ain't willing to pay the freight. Huh? You could be the side piece, but I ain't willing to pay the freight. Why ain't no man willing to pay the freight or cuff her or marry her or this, that, and the other? Not even Ice-T. He married the white broad. He was with D for years, and he married the white broad. So it's something about D, right, that men do not want to marry it. They'll hit it for a minute or two, but they'll hit it and quit it, huh? That's what I'm saying. They'll lay with it, huh? But they won't stay with it. The Reaper keep it 1,000. They'll lay with it and play with it, but they won't stay with it. That's what the Reaper say. They'll lay with it and play with it, but they won't stay with it. And a lot of women, get this treatment, but they'll be saying that they was with this nigga, huh? Or I could pull this nigga, I could pull that nigga, and it's somebody else's nigga. The Reaper keep it 1,000. You mean you can fuck that nigga? There's a difference between love and sex. The Reaper keep it 1,000. So we have to understand that. But I believe Corey was, playing devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying you was with this nigga, and this nigga would choose this type of broad over you. And this is the nigga that you was giving up all the yams to. This the nigga that you was saying that was so smart. And if the nigga was so smart, then why he marry a broad like this? And now look at him now. Like Tony say, look at him now. That's what Corey was saying. The Reaper keep it 1,000. And the Reaper always say there's a different level of intelligence, man, and everything. You may catch a dude that's smart in the books or whatever, but he can't change a tire. Huh? He don't know nothing about, these hoes. He don't know the tricks and trades, of the games that these hoes play. The Reaper keep it 1,000. We see a lot of squares like this. We see a lot of simps like this. It's like simping and nerding is the thing that's going now. Huh? Either you a nerd or a simp, or an informant, or you cooning. The Reaper keep it 1,000. It's either one or the other. Make sure you subscribe to the Reaper, man. Make sure you thumbs up the likes, and go over to the Kick channel, man, and hit the follow button and go to Jazzbo, aka the Reaper on Kick. Download the Kick app, it's free. And go hit the follow button so you'll get the Reaper's new shows over there, because we go live over there, man. Peace out.